Series 2.
Are you
You mad, fam?
Mad fam.
Yo,
Yeah.
what's going on, people? Akala.
Yo, what up, Buzz fam? We back with another Beers Bars video. I'm Casey.
Scored.
Akala back on the track.
Yep. The F64 season 2 EP2. You know, on SBTV. So yo, like we getting like a call up with the flow. I'm like with the fro. You know.
Yeah, you know we're
so
bringing it
be
back.
Like back in the day.
We're bringing it way back. Yeah, it must be.
Man, he
old.
kind of looked like a Shock G. You know, like this right now though. You know, from Digital Underground.
14 years
you know,
ago.
Like late.
Yeah.
Late Shock G.
That's
I mean.
a beer fun hitter from Stuart. Appreciate you putting us on.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
What's going on, people? Akala. SBTV, knowledge is power. Listen. Yo. Sorry kids, let me apologize before I go further. Unfortunately, I don't rap about how many man I've murdered. And you may find it boring, appalling, and I ain't scoring blacks from your little rap packs for just stating facts. Lack not ability to kill a man lyrically. Just thought killing shouldn't be glorified. Silly me, apparently. Murdering man has become an aspiration. But what would happen if you reverse the situation? Black rappers claiming they clap a black in the face talked about killing white people as much. Would they still get embraced? Or would you finally applaud and would quickly turn to appalling? You got no...
Damn.
Whoa. Dude, just like facts early. You know, like hard truths early.
Said, why are we talking about killing people? First of all.
Yeah.
Why are we talking?
Yeah.
Why are we rapping
First
about
off.
that? That's not what I'd be doing.
And then why we rapping about killing, you know, our own kind.
Right.
And then, hey, if you talk about killing like somebody else's kind, then you're going to get like freaking canceled like real quick.
You're going to be canceled real quick. So like, what are you even doing out here?
People as much, would they still get embraced? Or would you finally applaud and would quickly turn to appalling? You got no career by the next morning. I ain't saying you should do that. True, that would be just as dumb, just pointing out how absurd that it has become. If a Chinese rapper were to say die, chink, die, everybody would be like, what is wrong with this guy? But some of us have become so accustomed to just behave disgusting. We think it's just our behavior and it ain't worth discussing. Or worse yet, that is cultural expression. But who owns Beretta? And who owns Smith & Wesson? Who owns the car you're driving that you think's define?
Wow. Yeah, dude. And it's just like, yo, man, it's just become just like an uncommon thing, though. You know, it's just like one race talking about, you know, offing each other, though. Like everybody is going around blasting it, though, you know, like it ain't nothing, though, you know.
Whoa.
But it's like, you don't ever, I mean, dude, you know, he right, man. I don't hear, you know, Asian rappers going off at each other like that, or
Mexican rappers,
you know,
going
or
at each other,
yeah,
or like, whatever, right? So he's right about that. But then not only that, he's like, and then you're paying or you're making like Beretta and like all these other ones, like you're making them rich. Who's making the car that you're driving? You're making them
it's
rich.
just like free advertisement.
And you're using, like, you made somebody else rich, and you use that tool to make them rich to kill your own kind.
Yeah, exactly.
Disgusting. We think it's just our behavior and it ain't worth discussing. Or worse yet, that is cultural expression. But who owns Beretta? And who owns Smith & Wesson? Who owns the car you're driving that you think's defining who you are? Running from yourself, you find there's no hiding. So boast about your Prada and your Christian Dior. Still security will follow you when you're in the store. You could boast about your platinum chains and your diamond rings, while kids in Sierra Leone keep on losing limbs. Act like you got no brain and you ain't got no shame. And say, so what, I'm getting dope, but your pawns in the game. They're laughing at the little coons who really think that real goons don't wear platinum chains, they wear ties and suits. They don't live in the States and sell flake. They invade with guns and tanks and take your whole state, mate.
Damn. He said these fools are politicians coming in with a suit and tie. They rolling into your shit with a tank and taking your whole state. Like, he's like, these are the people that actually got the power out here. You just out here peddling some diamonds or whatever, making them rich.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, just like a pawn in they big game and everything, bro. Dude, yo, man, he just like spitting like straight up facts, man. And it's just like still, you know, it's just like stuff like this, though, you know, it's just like it always gets overlooked, man. It's just like everybody goes back to the regular scheduled program, you know, just talking again. Yeah. Like on Black Crime or just like this, that, you know.
You know what I really like? I think Akala does really, really well that a lot of the other like conscious rappers don't do as well. Is he is able to like point that stuff out, like kind of like put your nose in it without being like super over the top and like taking it like to the extreme, right? Like he's telling you that like what you're doing is you're making yourself look like a fool out here without like going after the government and doing all this stuff and going like super crazy to get himself canceled kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's still like out here preaching and like spreading like a message.
They don't live in the States and sell flake. They invade with guns and tanks and take your whole state, mate. So pardon me if I don't find it funny. You boast about it, but do you even know what is money? See, it's hard to act dumb when you have read a couple hundred books, but still in anybody's hood, so tell me who is shook. When you've been to Brazil and stood in favela streets next to kids holding hand grenades and M16s. When you come back to London, it ain't serious. The ghetto's in our head. We are delirious if you lived in the real slum without food or running water.
That's so hard, bro. When he says, when I go out here to Brazil and I see these kids walking around with grenades and like AKs and like whatever, right? Like machine guns. And then I come back here and you're talking about your hood is hard. Yeah. You got some box cutter out here.
Dude, you need to start taking some trips. Like you need to go, you need to go see like what's up for real. Yeah.
He says this shit is laughable.
Ghetto's in our head. We are delirious if you lived in the real slum without food or running water. Where police drive by and kill sons and daughters, you would give your right arm for the chance to go to school instead. What do? The killer, the trigger, to play the fool. And I ain't saying school is the answer. Educate yourself, see it's not the money you make. You are the wealth. I ain't saying we ain't got to struggle right here in Britain. But you talk to act inferior and play position perfectly. It's disturbing me. The verbal murder be absurd to me. Occurred of you. If you have not heard of me, it's probably because I don't rap about coochie or booty. Quite enough with the urban scene to fully salute me, but I don't really care. I'm too busy writing my master thesis. It's hard to play the stereotype when you study Egypt. Plus urban scene racist to ourselves. Elevating words of hate, we're merely hating ourselves.
Damn, dude, bro.
It's hard to play the stereotype when you're out here studying Egypt. You know, like when you're doing like bigger things, or like when you're elevating your mind and stuff like that. You know, and like he's right though. You know, it's just like when you get that much behind you though, you know, and it's just like your eyes is open. I mean, it's just like it's
right. And I like got a little bug. Okay. So I like what he said about he's like, it's not about like I'm not saying that school is the answer. You need to educate yourself because you are the wealth. Right? Like you're like you can make a change. Like you don't have to go to school to get smart, right? Like you got YouTube and you got books and you got all this stuff. And you have like different ways that you can come at this. And he's like, and you probably haven't heard of me because I'm not out here rapping about like tits and ass and all this shit. I'm over here like mastering my thesis coming up next, reading all these books. Dude, man's different.
Egypt plus urban scene racist to ourselves. Elevating words of hate, we're merely hating ourselves. And if you are musically broad or dare to speak intelligent, people look at you like who the hell you think you better than no one on this earth. And I know I'm not, but refuse to play small just to fit in your box. And I don't hate none of these other rappers, in fact it's quite the other. Look at me as your bigger, wiser, older brother. And as a brother, should I tell you you're in trouble? If they clap when you're talking to killing, do they really love you? If record label bosses, kids were dying, would they sell us violence quickly as they're ready to desensitize us? They tell you to shit on the floor, holding all the scoops. Throw you a bone like a dog jumping through a hoop. Don't take it as a compliment, cause it is not that. If I tell you that you're African, you tell me it's not that. Humanity is African, even if not black. The truth can be painful, shh, better stop that. It's so inconvenient for those at the top that
Dude, is Akala right now switching his scheme up completely and doing that?
Yes.
Right, like that, the whole thing, while still schooling your ass?
Yeah, it just, it just flipped like that, you know.
It's not that. It's like that. Oh, no, he didn't.
You're African, you tell me it's not that. Humanity is African, even if not black. The truth can be painful, shh, better stop that. It's so inconvenient for those at the top that you talk too much truth, might just get popped at. If women are such hoes that we don't wanna kiss, and what does it say about us that we still wanna put our dick in? I'm done with the lies, third eye open wide. The tougher that you act, the weaker you really feel inside. So all the killer, the trigger, and when we call ourselves and what platinum chains bigger than jig, it's just to run from the fact that we feel insecure. Get as many things as you want, but it cannot restore the core of who you are truly. That will surpass beauty. That comes from knowledge of yourself and a sense of duty. That comes from knowledge in yourself and a sense of duty. That comes from knowledge of yourself and a sense of duty. So all my brothers that's claiming that we are thugs, no, if we're honest, we just want to be loved, but we feel the
damn, bro. Yo, man, he's saying you insecure if you acting tough out here on these streets. Oh.
Yeah, man. And it's just like buying all them chains, all this other stuff, though. It's just like trying to like fill that void, you know, trying to like make you whole and all that stuff like that, though, you know. It's just, man, he's spitting like some hard facts, man. This guy.
Truth.
my brothers that's claiming that we are thugs. No, if we're honest, we just wanna be loved, but we feel that we're not worthy and that we're not smart. So we act aggressive to protect our fragile little hearts, but we gotta deal with this pain or it will consume. That's enough honesty, now let's resume. Turn this off, go back to rappers that tell you kill, but inside of yourself, you know that this is real. Akala, here on SBTV. Double think coming soon, check the CD. Akala, here on SBTV. Double think May 3rd, check the CD. If you want a little knowledge bigger than college, I promise you the metaphorics that will offer you solace. Like the Great Pyramid alone, 2.3 million stones. If you took them apart, placed them in the row, they would stretch 2/3 of the way around the earth. That is more stone than there is in every single British church. Each stone cut to a degree of accuracy of 1/1000th of an inch. Well, what does that mean? In 1978, the Japanese ran an experiment to rebuild them with modern technology and failed terribly. But anyway, that's enough.
Wow. My man just gave us a lesson on the pyramids in rap form while promoting his new album.
Damn.
After schooling y'all on how to act in these streets.
Like that.
Damn. Man, that's like just getting like you think you know something, and then somebody comes along and just slaps you in the face, and you're like, you don't know shit.
Oh, hey man.
Yeah,
hey,
go
sit your ass down.
Here's a coloring book.
Down.
Here's some milk.
Sit your ass down. Go color.
Take you to school.
An experiment to rebuild them with modern technology and failed terribly. But anyway, that's enough for today.
Damn, bro. Damn. Yo, Stuart. Appreciate you putting us on, man.
Yeah.
It's always good to get a caller back on the track. Always good. He's like one of our favorite artists that we discovered.
Yeah,
you haven't seen our reaction to the Daily Duppies or the Fire in the Booths from him.
I need to check those, man.
Real. We might have to go back and redo Fire in the Booths because
dude,
we didn't know the slang back then, like at all.
No.
We didn't know what the ends were.
Yeah,
we didn't know. People were like, that's like the most popular comment on one of Akala's videos is what the ends are. But yeah. All right, Buzz fam. If you want us to do that, drop it in the comments. If you're new here, welcome to the Buzz fam. Hit the subscribe button.
Yep. We'll see you on the next one.
Peace.